AMP, it's your world. We just live.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And, of course, the Lakers, 8.5 games behind.
When I look at the Lakers, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, Vanderbilt and Davis patrol the paint. Then it's Connect. And it's Hood Schifino in at the point guard. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
Here's Connect. Here's Hood Schifino. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Jackson-Davis' screen. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target at the rim. Here's Christie. He's covered by Curry.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. And that one's good.
Davis really going up strong once he's near the basket. Love seeing him do that.
Mr. Clutch passes to Kuminga. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Christie. And here's Connect outside. Hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nate McMillan. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and Coach put it simply. He said, quote, "We just got to stay on him at the arc, on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders the slip." So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hood Schifino. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Here's Davis. Jackson-Davis grabs a miss. And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 3. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was...
Get him, MP.
The Warriors lead by 8. They've got Connect, Gabe Vincent out there with James. And it's Kennedy in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. The 3 from Curry. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Vincent passes to Kennedy. Vincent with the ball. Back to James. Pass to Kennedy. James against Curry. Here's Connect. Clock at 6. Kennedy passes to James. And here's Connect outside. And he misses. Only 2 for 6.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Kennedy passes to Vincent. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Curry looking it over. Here's Mr. Clutch. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Curry against James. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
From behind the arc. The offensive rebound. Here's Jackson Davis. Nails the baby hook. And the Warriors lead by 14. The Lakers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. James passes to Kennedy. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. They set a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And there's James from the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
The next dancer, let's see those dance moves.
stars are out in L.A. and shining. How about Sway Lee with the trip?
Oh, a trendsetter and a go-getter. Shining bright indeed.
Garrett Vanderbilt.
Now here's Vincent. Tight defense on him. Curry against James. Shoots over Curry, and it falls all over the rim and in. James has gotten 4 this quarter. The Warriors lead by 14. Here's Mr. Clutch. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And not just scoring. He was a terror defensively. Active hands disrupting offensive sets time and again.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Magic was tremendous. He had 33 points and was such a menace on the defensive end. Steals galore. Truly one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And he lobs it up. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Davis a screen. It's rebounded by Golden State. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
And let's take a look now at some numbers for Anthony Davis.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Cadex checked in for Lewis. Christie comes in for James. And Hood Schifino subbed in for Vincent. Outside Vanderbilt. To the paint. Davis can't hit. The Warriors lead by 13. Green, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Clark, a lot of NBA pundits like to issue bold preseason predictions. I don't think you fall into that camp.
Yeah, I'm a little more measured in that regard, BA. I like to base my predictions on stuff that's real, not stuff that might be real. But I understand the need to try to speculate and anticipate, but there's so much that's unforeseen and unpredictable that it really is difficult to make guarantees or predictions with any basis in fact until some games have been played.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Mr. Clutch. And it's blocked by Davis.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence, Davis.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the Lakers call time here.
First in fewest turnovers per game, first in opponent points per game, and no team is better at dialing up the break. They have tremendous athletes who are built to score in the open floor.
And they have to be pleased with their low turnover rate. It's the best in the league because they are fantastic at maintaining control. Here's Connect, 15 in his last outing. Here's Hood Schifino. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hood Schifino's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. The Warriors lead by 10. Here's Mr. Clutch. Stolen by Davis. Pass to Hood Schifino. And here's Connect outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, number 3.
No good on that one. And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Hield.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
You know, to be a high-volume shooter like Buddy Hield, you have to have a lot of self-confidence.
Well, not just self-confidence, B.A. You better have the ability to knock down shots, and Buddy Hield has that in spades. He can get it done from any direction he needs to, going right, going left off the catch. He can dribble into the three on occasion. That shot he's got is pure.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Oh, can't throw it down with one hand. Lakers trail by 12. Plenty of space. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Mr. Clutch passes to Green. Launches it. Mr. Clutch can't hit. Here's Christie. Pass to Hood Schifino. The 3 ball. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far. Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Warriors lead by 12. On the floor for the Warriors, Wiggins and Kuminga at the forward. A lot of bounce there. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian.
Anthony Davis going up top.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Kuminga. The kick out, Curry. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 8 points.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Christie. He's covered by Curry. Here's Hood Schifino. There. a three. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target from outside.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Pass to Christie. Shoots from 14. It's good. Off the glass. 6 points for him.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Mr. Clutch. A shot from the low post is good.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
With Chafino. Warriors with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. And he lobs it up top. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Mr. Clutch. Let's go with a three. Nails it from three.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And the Lakers call time here. The league leaders in free throw percentage. Stephen Curry, number 1.
And you can't afford to foul this guy. If you send him to the line, he takes great pride in converting from there. The league leader in free throw percentage.
Pass to Hood Schifino. Here's Vanderbilt. To the inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he gets the bucket. Curry's got 10 points.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Hood Schifino. Sinks the tray. He's got 12.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Down low, Jackson Davis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Trace Jackson Davis.
And he's good on the second. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Davis. Here's Hood Schifino. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. In a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, going up against the Blazers. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
And the Warriors making a change here. Cobb's checked in. Pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Christie. Give him 8 points now. And here's Connect outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Mr. Clutch has got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's Hood-Schifino. Pass to connect. Here's Hood-Schifino. Outside Vanderbilt. Clock at 4. Here's Christie. He's covered by Curry. And that one good. Christie's got 10 points.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Jackson Davis with it. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Davis down low, covered by Jackson Davis. Davis misses. Pass to Mr. Clutch. From deep three-point range. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. Christie passes to Davis. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
Well, what a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it.
The Warriors lead by 18. They've got James. He's out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Howard in at the 4. That's the Laker 5. The kick out, Curry. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good on the 3. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles.
Well, he needs to be careful. One more foul, and he's done.
Fifth personal foul. First team foul.
Watch outside.
Here's Kennedy. Pass to Howard. James inside. He's covered by Curry. 6 to shoot. Howard, the screen. Vincent connects from downtown.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Mr. Clutch has got 11 points here in the second half. James passes to Vincent. 4-3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Here's Kennedy. Uses the glass on the layup.
Make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
The Warriors lead by 13. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Vincent passes to James. Here's the pick. Deflected! Here's the break. Throws it up high.
Nicely executed play there. The pass on target, and Wiggins with the explosive finish.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Now here's Vincent. He's closely guarded. Blocked! Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Fox is checked in for Los Angeles.
Number 26, Zach Fox.
James passes to Kennedy. Here's Lewis. Shot clock at 6. For 3, James. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside, here's Kuminga. The kick out to Wiggins. On target from range. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And again, the Lakers, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Lakers trail by 20. Pass to Vincent. Here's Lewis. Back to Vincent. Can they get it? Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. The Warriors have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And here's Curry for 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Fox outside. He shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Mr. Clutch has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle, Jackson Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice assist there. Typically attacking with the scoring move. This time, Wiggins attacks with the pass.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. It's James on the wing. He's covered by Curry. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's on Stephen Curry.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Hood-Schifino from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Jackson Davis, a screen. Here's Mr. Clutch, right wing. The 3 is up. Curry against James. Fires for 3. Davis with a rebound. And Davis has got the ball here for Los Angeles. For 3. Pass to Hood-Schifino from downtown. Warriors with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Hood-Schifino. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Stolen by Davis. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender postage.
He takes it in. Right side Curry. Kuminga, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Kuminga with a screen on Davis. No good from outside.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Connect.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Cobb. Outside, Anderson. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be...
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Good game, MP.